northwest, then turn right.
All right. All right, well, here we are started. We are back in Franklin today. Now, it's been a little bit since I've been on the air, but I got some things going on. But anyway, here we are again.
300 feet, turn right onto East 200 North.
We're looking to see maybe if we might get an order at this new Chick-fil-A up here. I think Aldi is open up here now. So, and look at the challenges of Franklin. It's been a while, and I usually do well here on Thursday. So let's see if that's the case. All right. So here we go. So let's welcome back to Franklin. All right.
Continue for 1 mile.
Welcome to those two of you that are here. Appreciate it. Let's see how we do well here. I usually do well here on in Franklin on Thursday. I-74 is closed in Shelbyville, so we might as well just try going back to places that are a little bit more successful. So welcome in, guys, on 21. Welcome in. Yeah, we got we're back on the channel again. We're going to start a new contest here starting today. You see the kitties on there, June, July, and August. Well, they're having another contest, but we're doing it this time month to month. So little one's going to be June, and Tiger in the middle there is July, and little Tiny will be August. So we're starting that today, but we're welcoming the summer months. That's why I say June, July, and August, the summer months. So we're having a little summer contest. Welcome to everybody here. Well, welcome back to Franklin. It's been a long time since I've been to Franklin, and it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but hey, challenge doesn't hurt anybody. So let's go ahead and do it. 74 is closed in Shelbyville, so I might as well just go ahead and try this.
Commerce Parkway.
All right. We got an order here for Meyer that's going
Take the second exit onto
going
Commerce
to a
Parkway.
customer here.
Exit the roundabout onto Commerce Parkway. Continue for a half mile.
Let's just see how challenging Franklin really is. Hey, we got a like. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's good to be back on the air after a 10-day hiatus. Well, I really didn't have a choice. There's been a whole lot going on. So,
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Brookhaven.
Rosebud, welcome, Rosebud. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's good to see you. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of good to be back in Franklin again after being a long time. They're doing a lot of work here, but I guess Mercy Time, welcome in. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Yep.
Continue for a half
We're
mile.
introducing a new contest, Rosebud. We're a new contest for all the for the kitties, June, July, and August, the summer months. We're welcoming summer. I always love the summer months. So the kitties, they had fun doing the contest for the Littles 500. Doing it again this time, only month to month. So which month is going to be the better month?
In a quarter mile.
There.
Enter the
Ike Knox,
roundabout,
welcome
take the
in.
second
Appreciate
exit
it.
onto
Thank you, Ike
Brookhaven
Knox.
Drive.
Appreciate you joining. Yeah. It's good to be back on the air. It's good to be back in Franklin. And what's next for the channel? Well, hopefully the summer months will be good. That's what I'm hoping for. We love the summertime. It's my favorite time of the year. So, a good roofing company that can remove your neighbor's roof for me while they're on vacation. I know some handy people, but I don't know if they know anything about roofing. But
Enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto Brookhaven.
I know some good handy people. Okay. So they're having me cut through this from Indonesia. All right, welcome from Indonesia. I had a former roommate from Indonesia when I was in college, and
In 700 feet,
real nice guy,
turn left
real
onto
nice guy.
Hurricane Road.
I had fun with him. As a matter of fact, I just got a Meyer order, and he didn't know how to, how to pronounce it at one time when, there was,
Bear left onto
he wanted me to
Road.
take him there to, to get something, while we were in college because he didn't have a vehicle. So, I asked him where he wanted to go, or where he said that he wanted to go, and he said Mirror, and I was like,
900 feet. Turn
well,
right onto
I
Legend
said,
Square
I don't know
Boulevard.
that place, and I just told him, he said it's it's a store like like Kroger or
Turn
something. I
right
said,
onto Legend
oh,
Square
you mean
Boulevard.
Meyer? He goes, oh yeah, okay.
24 Somerset Drive.
I mean, and it stuck with me, I mean, he didn't know, and but it stuck with me. So I say
You have
Mirror.
arrived at 2324 Somerset Drive, Franklin, Indiana 46131, USA.
Okay, so it's this way. Yeah, I think this is a frequent customer. Yep, I think it is. Well, actually, that's the frequent customer. I've never been to this house before. Okay. Okay, I have to go back. All right, here. It's drive. Oh, we're on Circle. Okay. So, I need drive. Okay. That's what I need is drive. Okay. Yeah, it had me go past it. The pin was going the opposite direction. All right, let me go drop this off real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, he came out to pick it up. He said he had a baby in there sleeping, so he didn't want the dog barking to wake up the baby. So that's good. Appreciate that. That saves me a little time. All right, let's go. All roll MLB. Hey, yeah, somehow welcome. Reinhard Bear, welcome in. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the newcomers today. Yeah, I think we're going to have some fun this summer. We're going to be doing some good things this summertime, because the channel might be changed to, if there is a such thing as the summer slowdown this year, we might change the name to Big 3 Dashing and More, because there will be a lot more, because we're going to enjoy this summer. We're not going to be thinking about any kind of slowdown or anything of that nature. It's time to have some fun, because this is my favorite time of the year, summer. I love summer. Love the summer months. Don't have to wear a jacket. Pool's open. Yeah, that's my favorite time of the year. The only thing I don't like about it is if it gets above 90 degrees. That's the part I can do without. But right now it's 59 here, so it's nowhere near that. So that's a good thing. All right. Stillian, I didn't see you. Welcome in. Okay, let's go sit up by McDonald's to see if we have anything else. I mean, we're sitting right now at $18 for the first 2 orders that I had. All right, another like. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. South Africa. I appreciate everyone from all walks of life, all countries, all nationalities. I love it. Yeah. Well, I always try to emphasize we're all here for a purpose. We all, if we all learn to get along, we can all learn from one another. And that's the thing that I try to emphasize on this channel, is that we all work together, we all get along, we all do what we can, to try to make this world a better place. And that's what it is. Rosebud, finally getting summer weather. Yes. Yeah, you get tired of the cooler winter weather. I like it. This is the way I like my summers to be. Mid 80s with not that much humidity, and maybe 60 or above at night. That's what I like. That's the perfect type of weather. because I don't like the fact, that especially at the times, well, you don't know whether you need a jacket or you don't need a jacket, or that's unpredictable like that. That's the kind of weather that that gets irritating. The kind of weather that I like is right now, summertime. Just love the summer. Because as I remember songs of the 60s, there were a lot of songs that dealt with summer. Because summer is definitely a lot of everyone's liking, certainly mine. Love the summer sunshine, the fact that the sun is the highest in the sky. Spend a lot of time outside, barbecuing, all those kinds of things. That's what I love about the summer. Swimming. Smart boy. Hey, smart boy, welcome in. Weather looks good. Yeah, the weather, it's 61 degrees now. It just went up a couple degrees since I started driving, but it's okay. It's supposed to be in the 80s today. That I don't mind. As long as there's no humidity, I'll take it. This is the best time of year. When they say that, that Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year, well, I kind of disagree with that. I think summertime is the most wonderful time of the year. That's what I say. See, you've been in streams before? You have? Well, if you have, I certainly appreciate it. I think I remember you. Yeah. Hey, there's Yvonne. Welcome in. You have rain today? Oh, boy. Welcome, Yvonne. I certainly appreciate it. Yep. Yeah, Vaughn, we're going to start a new contest today. I'll introduce it this afternoon, but I'm just here in Franklin right now just to see what it's like. I've been away from here for months, and I just decided to return here today just to see what it's like, even with all the challenges of the road construction here. To see if it really does affect travel, and if there's any kind of way that I can find a way to get around it without losing any points on my on-time rate. Without me having to get on there and say, hey, we got construction, and use up all my my 10 spots to where it says, well, you're late because of this, that, and the other. Well, it's not like I want to be late. It's that we got construction going on. And in Shelbyville, I-74 is closed going northbound, or northwestbound. So that's another reason why I came here. Because if 74 is closed, then there's going to be challenges there too. Plus, Shelbyville has not been busy lately, so I thought maybe we'll just come here and see if it's any different. Plus, I've always done well on Thursdays here. I've only had 2 orders since I've started, and I've made $18. So we'll just see. We'll see if summer slowdown really is a thing, or if I can maybe get back to where I was. I know things have been different. I used to dash here all the time when I used to live around the Taylorsville area. I would come here on Tuesdays and Thursdays in Franklin, and I would go to Columbus on Fridays and Sundays. That's what I used to do. And then I would dash in Edinburgh on the odd days. You're about to shop and 3 drop-offs, and then you go to your W2. It's 25 items going 9.9 miles for $29.50. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Oh, Queen's here? I didn't see you come in. Where are you at, Queen? Hey, Kyle, there you are, Kyle. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, welcome, Queen. Yeah, guys, welcome in, everybody. Yeah. See, welcome back to Franklin here. I just wish we could get orders here. Let me see. Is Aldi open yet? It's right across the street. Looks like it might be. I was hoping to come in here and maybe get a Chick-fil-A. That's what I'm waiting on. I'd love to see see what it's like to get an order at this Chick-fil-A up here. Because now that's open, we got Aldi open, and the first order I had went to Nineveh. That was one of the reasons why I didn't go on live right away, was because I was going through some hilly area in Nineveh, and that kind of would have been a bad signal going down that area. That's the reason why I didn't, or that's why I would have gone on earlier. I'd never had an order from that pan of donuts down there, so I took that to Nineveh. Then I came up here to pick up that coffee order from from Meyer to take to that customer there. So, but yeah, let's see here. Let's just see if I do better here than I would do in Shelbyville. Plus, it's good to be back out here in a place that I used to be a long time ago. There's Dean. Welcome, Dean. We got Queen's got a gift membership. All right, let's do a cheer for that. Here we go. Let's do a cheer. All right. Let's do a cheer. Yeah. Yeah, Dean and Queen, we're having a summer contest. I'll introduce that in my night broadcast tonight. Yeah. We're doing it this way. We're having a 3-month contest. Little one's going to be the month of June. Tiger's going to be the month of July, and Little Tiny's going to be the month of August. We're going to do the same thing that we did with the cars, but what I'm going to do is put up different beach scenes. I'm going to put up different beach scenes as my thumbnails, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the cars. If you see your name next to that particular kitty in the live stream, then that's your team. That's going to be your team for the summer contest. It's also going to be your team for the upcoming Big Ten contest starting in November. So, yeah, I'm going to have 6 of you. I'm going to choose 6 of those that fit that particular kitty's personality. So, and there are those that have already been picked. So if you were picked in the Littles contest, you will be picked there again. You're the one that asked about Mama Gigs about you if she knew anything. I was worried. Well, Kyle, it wasn't because I didn't want to go live. I did. We got some really big issues going on at my W2 right now. I mean, and let me tell you, it's pretty stressful for a lot of them over there. I mean, it's really bad, Kyle. It really is. It is bad. It is worse over there than I've ever seen it. I mean, when they did this rebuild, I mean, I think there's more problems now than there was before they started the rebuild. And, everybody's getting frustrated, and, it's putting a lot of stress on everybody. And, yeah, it's just not good right now. And it's also preventing me from watching other live streams. And that's very frustrating for me because I want to be supportive of other channels, not just, concerned about mine. That's why I like to keep up with everybody to see who needs 500, who needs 1,000, who needs, whatever, just like I've always done. I don't want that to ever change. Because that will never change. Oh, good. Aldi is open. All right. So I do see the sign over there. Great. Yeah, I want a Chick-fil-A order. I want to see, what it's like to go to this Chick-fil-A. I want to, try out this Aldi. If I go back to Panda Donuts again, I want to, I want you guys to see all this new stuff. Let's look at this different, look at all this construction over here, and let's just see how challenging it is. Let's just see, because if it's really not that bad, I'm going to come back here more often because, Tuesdays and Thursdays I do well here. I'm not sure where I'm going to go tomorrow, but Shelbyville right now. The only time I probably would go to Shelbyville is dash in the evening time, or maybe in the afternoon too when I can really utilize Uber. But with I-74 closed, northwestbound, that's going to be a real challenge because they know all the other cars will be going on those other roads, and yeah, that's probably not a good idea to be over there right now. But yeah, it's kind of slow here right now too, but it is just a little after 7, so we'll see. Maybe we need to do the NATO Nation trick. Say we have construction year round here. Yeah. Well, that's why I want to try different zones to see. We'll just put it in pause, and then we'll just see if the NATO Nation trick will work, and then I'll just drive around this little area here. I don't want to go any further south going that way because that's where it's only one lane and where the construction is. I'll just maybe do a little circle or something here. I mean, I just want them to give me a Chick-fil-A order, just today, because I want to show you the new Chick-fil-A. I want to see, to see if it really does give orders and, where it would go, just like the Panda Donuts over here. I didn't like the idea of going to Nineveh, but at least I got an order. So let's just see how it is here with all this construction. I mean, I can't let this, summer slowdown, or what they say, really what it is, like Terry, Terry's just doing her thing. She just said, it's not really so much summer slowdown. It's that you got all the college kids here now. And yeah, that's true. You do. So all of those that would normally be in college or be in school, well, what are they doing now? They're dashing with the rest of us. So maybe I can get on Spark now, or, maybe, something else might come up. But let's just see. All right, let me do a drive around. Let me just drive around here a little bit. Maybe do a little circle to come back in here to see maybe if I get something. Because, I mean, I want them to give me a Chick-fil-A order today. I want to see what what it is to get a Chick-fil-A order here now that it's new. Wouldn't mind an Aldi shopping order either. I wouldn't mind going back to Meijer if they have a shopping order there. I just took one. I mean, I'm up to this. I mean, I really didn't want to be here with all of this construction, but, if you can't let obstacles really get in your way. If they are here, you gotta live with it. I just don't like the fact that it's all saturated now, oversaturated with, with Dasher and stuff. I'll be probably turning on Uber here pretty soon. You see, maybe if you might get some Uber stuff here. I mean, Uber might have Chick-fil-A. I don't know. I mean, it's all new here now. We got 3 new places. Let's just see what it's like. And let's just see how challenging it is here. Let's see. Uber, Bob Evans. Yeah, okay. Well, while we're waiting, let me go ahead and do it. Here, let's go ahead and turn it on, because it is after 7. Okay. Okay. Yeah, my Uber, I did pretty good on Uber yesterday. I've been doing better on Uber than I have on DoorDash anyway, because I had, yesterday I had 3 straight Ubers, 2 of them prescription deliveries, and then one that was a Wingstop delivery. It was $21 for, it's like 3 drops, but it took me an hour just to do all 3 of those. The only thing that slowed me down on those was was those prescription deliveries, because, you got to go up there, you got to get their signature and all that. That's very time consuming. But at least all 3 of those deliveries were within a 2.5 mile radius. So I made $21 that way. Frank Makes Bank, welcome. Hey, Frank. Appreciate you joining, guys. Thank you. All right. We got an order. Let's see what we got. Well, it's $10, but it's 8.5 miles.
Drive south on North
I'm not sure I like that, but oh well. Going to Jack's Donuts, I'm not going that way. Yeah, it's construction down there, so we're not doing that. Okay.
Drive east.
I like the $10. I just don't like the 8. I don't like the 8 miles, but it is what it is. I'd rather have the order and get the $10 than just sit around and do nothing. So let's just see where we're going.
Turn right.
Yeah, it's just so good to be. It's just so good to be back and to introduce summer. Yeah, let's welcome the summertime again.
Drive east.
Yeah,
Then,
new season, new
300 feet,
adventures.
turn
That's
right
what we're
onto
here to
North
do.
Main Street. Turn right onto North Main Street. Then, in 300 feet,
New
turn
contest. Which month is going to be the better month? Total
Turn
for
right
all
onto
deliveries.
Leslie Street.
I know how to get to Jack's.
In 1,000 feet, bear right onto Roundabout.
Yeah, there's like
Bear
beautiful
right
looks
onto
around there.
Roundabout.
Yeah, Franklin is very nice here. I mean, it is. It's been a while since I've been here, because they've been doing all that
Continue
construction
for half
over
mile.
there on 31. They're still not done around the Franklin Lakes area, which that kind of bothers me because I figured they'd have been done with that by now, but they're still not done with that area. A little bit further down from there, they are finally done. So at least I can get on that one road that helped me get to Nineveh. But other than that, all right, squirrels, let's, yeah. We have one squirrel running the other side. Now we got one squirrel there running to the other side. Wow. Spark, DoorDash, Dirty Stack, and $29. Oh, very good. All right. Yeah, I gotta utilize summer here. I was Dean, I was watching one of Torp's broadcasts the other day, or podcast, whatever you call it. And he was saying, and I don't know if you agree with this or not, but he was saying in the summertime, Uber Eats is your better app to use. That's what he said. Now I don't know
Turn
if
left onto West Jefferson Street.
also it depends on the zone you're in too, but he said he always did better with Uber Eats in the summertime than he did with DoorDash or any other or the other apps he was doing. So I don't know if you agree with that or not, but anyway, that's what he said on his podcast the other day. So, but like I say, every zone is different. Everyone has their own opinion on things. So, what works for somebody might not work for somebody else. I
Turn
mean,
left onto West Jefferson Street. Then
it
turn
just
right.
depends on your zone, depends on, what it is you're doing and, how busy it is. Yeah. The one thing I also like about this is the fact that there's no schools. That I like more than anything.
Franklin, Indiana
Yeah.
46131.
Since got on
USA
Uber, been
will be
great.
on the right.
Since Gold, been great. Oh, that's wonderful.
219 West Jefferson Street.
Well, I'm
Franklin,
platinum on
Indiana
Uber right now,
46131.
so
USA is on the right.
I mean, I went up 3 spots on my acceptance rate the other because of all those orders I took. Then I had a Aldi, $25 Aldi order that went to, on Uber also yesterday that went to Rushville. So I've been doing well on Uber too. All right, let me go get these donuts here. right. So I can take that picture. Okay. Yeah, they were just putting the order together, and this customer has an 8-year-old son or something like that that's turning 8, and they put all kinds of special messages on there and everything. That's kind of nice. Yeah, this month my grandson is going to be 8. Okay, have a good one. Have a good one, Rosebud. Thank you for joining as always. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, they said we got your back. I said, yeah. She was still getting it together and saying happy birthday to this. She wrote on the box, happy birthday. Okay, we're going to Bargersville. All right, that's where we're taking this. All right. Yeah, welcome back to Franklin. Welcome back to Bargersville. Bargersville is a part of the Franklin district, so let's go ahead. Might as well take this out of here and look it up, since Bargersville's a little trip. So that's where the 8 miles is. All right. On our way to Bargersville.
Drive west on West Jefferson Street for 1.5 miles.
On our way to Bargersville. So, what I make today, the contest, it actually starts today. So, when I do my thumbnail this afternoon, there will be somebody that will be on the thumbnail later on today. Yeah, because little one's the month of June, so we're starting the contest officially today. So, yeah, I just wanted to do the introduction. So, yeah, it'll be little one this whole entire month. So, any names that you see, that will be their team. It'll be that team during the summer contest, also during the Big Ten contest. So, since there's 18 teams in the Big Ten, so because what I want to do is when my shirts get ready, I want to put a whole bunch of shirts together, because one of them is going to be that particular cat. I'm going to have all those names on the back of the shirt, because that'll be advertising for all those people that in town that will see me wear the shirt, or you guys wear the shirt, or whatever it is, when if you purchase it or you win it or whatever. It'll be good advertising for your channels. So for the public who that watches YouTube, they may be curious to see what's on those shirts. They'll be asking questions like, well, what's that? And it's like, oh, it's a channel that I recommend you watch, for whatever the reason. And then we'll have word of mouth advertising, and I think everybo's channels will start growing, which is what I want to see happen. Because we're all in this together, and whatever it is we can do to to create traffic to all channels, that's what I want to see. That's what this channel is all about. It's what it's always been. Okay, what I see right now is a 7 and a 13. So what does that mean? That's somebody's birthday. Okay. We can go the regular speed right now because there's no school. All schools are out.
Enter the roundabout and take the second
exit. At least in Franklin they are.
State Route 144.
I think there might be schools going in some other places for this is the last week for it. But for the most part, most schools are done until the end of July. So, okay.
Exit the roundabout onto West Jefferson Street, State Route 144.
Now, it's good to go this way because I'm away from all that construction down there. Welcome back to Franklin. it's good to celebrate someone's, birthday, especially an 8-year-old, someone who's turning 8, because my grandson will be 8 this month, and I'll do a special broadcast for him. Hopefully one of these days, maybe if I get a chance to be there on his birthday, I'll do a live stream, and then you guys can meet him. You can meet him and my daughter. I'm not sure what theme he's going to have this year.
Take the second exit onto State Route 144.
It might be doing something with soccer, because he loves playing soccer, and I think that's perfect for him. I mean, I wouldn't mind if my grandson was a famous soccer player. You don't see too much of that, but I mean, if that's what he wants to do for his, for his future endeavors, I'm all for it.
State Route 144.
Nothing wrong with soccer, nothing at all. He loves it.
Exit the roundabout onto State Route 144. Continue for 5 miles.
Yeah, it's way down there in Bargersville. Way down there. But it's all good. But at least we're going on a road where there's no construction. The only thing that's missing off this box here, I would love to have a picture of Homer Simpson on it saying to this young man, "Enjoy your donuts." Yeah, I've kind of missed it here. Kind of missed going down this road. Missed this scenery a little bit. This used to be a norm for me years ago to come to be here all the time. But I stayed away because of the construction, and was waiting for Chick-fil-A, Aldi, and that new place that replaced Pizza Hut. I'd love to I want to get at some point I want to get a Chick-fil-A order. I really want to see what it's like to deliver Chick-fil-A here. I'd love to see it. That new store looks like. Hopefully at some point maybe get an Uber order down here. That'd be nice. I'd love to do a dirty stack in Franklin. I don't know if that's possible, but I mean, I don't, have I ever done one here? I think I did. I think one time I did a dirty stack here, and it was because of a Lowe's order. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, that was a horrible Lowe's order too, but it did count as a dirty stack. So just entered the Bargersville area here. Just got 5 more minutes to get to where this customer is. See, what's my AR on Uber Eats? 62. 62%. It was 59%. And then I got all those orders yesterday because I had more orders on Uber Eats last night than I did on DoorDash. I think I only had 2 orders on DoorDash and 4 orders on Uber Eats. I made a lot more on Uber Eats than I did on DoorDash. And that's what I've been doing too. I get better tips on Uber Eats too than I do on DoorDash. So, I don't know. It's just by how you do your service. And, you know, I think maybe some of these Uber Eats customers are kind of blown away by the type of service that I give, but it's because of who I learned it from. Where's it at? There's a Whiteland Kroger? Nope, somebody I guess took it already. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't very, you know, usually it lasts a lot longer than that. I had to think about it though, because it was going to Greenwood. I really didn't want to go to Greenwood though. Not where that was going. Because I think the address that I saw on there for Greenwood was an apartment, and I don't want to deal with that, because some of those apartments there, they're 4 floors, and I would rather not. They say that Kroger is in Whiteland. I don't think that's a Whiteland Kroger though. I think that's a Worthsville Kroger or a Greenwood Kroger. I don't think that's a Whiteland Kroger. I don't know why it says this. I know the address, but I don't think that's Whiteland. But I recognize that one address that I was going to, and I think that was an apartment. So I'm kind of glad that it didn't. I mean, I had to think about it because that would have been a good dirty stack, but not where that was going. That's one of the reasons why I don't dash in Greenwood, is because of apartments. Most of them are 3-floor, a lot of them 4-floor apartments. I'm not doing that. I'm not climbing 4 flights of stairs, especially with groceries. Because if you have a 24, 32, or 40 case of water and you have to carry it up 4 flights of stairs, that's a no. We offered over 5 miles of the restaurant store that are upside down. Yeah. Seems like on Uber, they take the first over, then they send me better offers. Let's see. Well, I mean, the thing is, they really didn't give me a chance to click on that one. Because usually that timer lasts a lot longer than that.
Right onto County Road North 400 West.
I just looked at that address and I said, you know, I think that's an apartment, and you know, if I take that, and I don't even know what I was getting at Kroger anyway, if I had to carry, you know, a 24, 32, or 40 pack of water to go up 3, 4 flights of stairs, that's not worth it. That's a lot of work.
Onto New Battle Lane.
Ooh, that's a name I ever heard. New Battle? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. I like hearing different names. I like that. Yeah, you always hear the same roads all the time. It's good to hear something different for a change. Never heard of this street name.
Turn right onto New Battle Lane.
Okay.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Lauder Road.
So this is a new neighborhood here I've never seen before. Or at least they probably were building on it, and now it's never been in here before. Now you got this order, half this order to take to the customer. Okay. Something new. I like this.
Turn right onto Lauder Road. Then 4252 Lauder Road, Barkersville, Indiana 46106. USA will be on the right.
All right then.
4252 Lauder Road, Barkersville, Indiana 46106. USA is on the right.
Isn't it nice to hear Barkersville for a change instead of, Shelbyville or whatever that, it's kind of nice. Okay, almost there. Very good. All right. All right, be right back. All right. All right, nice to see a different neighborhood. Okay, I want to see. I wonder if since I'm around here, I wonder if they give me a flapjacks when on the way back. A lot of times they'll do that. Let's see. I was dropping that off, and there was someone's, there was a couple of kids in there, and they went to the door. They were looking like they were getting all excited because their donuts were there, and they just didn't want me to open the door or knock or anything. And I just was able to say to the Ring doorbell, to say have a happy birthday. Told them that my grandson was turning 8 later this month. Yeah, maybe you guys will get to meet him this year, hopefully. Just got to work that out with my daughter. Because my daughter's just so busy. She's got a demanding job, and she don't really have a whole lot of time for things. And then to take care of him, and it's very challenging for her. Kyle sent 100. All right. Thank you, Kyle. Let's give you a cheer when I get up here. As soon as I get to a place to where I can stop, I'll give you a cheer. Hey, there's Heather. Welcome, Heather. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining. I like it. All right. Yeah, it's just good to be back, seeing everybody again. I like that. All I want right now is for my W-2 to settle down so I can visit you guys again. But right now, it's worse than it was before. And it's quite frustrating, to be honest with you. And it's not just me, everyone's getting frustrated because there's more issues now than there was before. And they're trying to figure out why. I mean, did these people who did the job, did they do really that poor a job to where they made it worse? I don't know. Free concert. What concert? They don't say. They don't even say where the concert's at. Your custom order was completely ready. Sweet. All right. You did it earlier, didn't see it. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't see it. But all right, let's give it to you. Let's go ahead and do it here. Exit that. We'll give you a cheer. Here we go. Okay, and there we go. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna go drive back close to where Chick-fil-A is. Maybe they'll give me one. I want them to give me one today. All right, there you go. You like the music as a tip of the week. Check your expiration dates on your shopping cards. Well, I don't really do a lot of stuff on shopping cards or anything, but yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. No, waiting 5 to 12 days for your Instacart card. Yeah, to get on Instacart, especially around here or something, it takes forever. Because this one dasher, that one day I waited, for he and I were waiting for pizza orders at Pizza Hut one time, and we were talking a little bit, and he said that he had finally gotten on Instacart. He waited 3.5 years to get on Instacart. I was like, that long? He goes, yeah. He said he tried there. I forget where else he said he tried. And 3.5 years, and all the places he tried getting on, he finally got on. And it's like, yeah, it's a long wait. It's the same way for Spark. He goes, yeah, it is. I'm like, wow. He got on Instacart before he would get on Spark. So he gave up on Spark now that he got Instacart. So. And I've seen him do Instacart orders before. I've seen him at Kroger one time when I was doing a DoorDash at Kroger. I've seen him there. All right, let's go drive by there. Let's just see if they'll give me one. I'll be right there. Let's just see if they do. Or I'll be right there by Meyer too, so. But man, it's just so good to be out back here again. I don't know. I guess I just needed those days off or something like that to try to get things together. I mean, it has been very stressful, especially at my W-2 with stuff going on. But it's good to be back out. It just is. Good to be back out in like a little old stomping grounds that I was out every week when I was living before I lived where I am at now. There is a stop sign there. I mean, they just blatantly passed that stop sign. I mean, I could expect that in Shelbyville, but I didn't expect that here. Yeah, that's donkey driving right there when you just completely ignore the stop sign. I mean, you just rolled right past it. I'm like, okay, whatever. Another like, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate all of you guys. I really do. And I appreciate all those that have channels that I can help get to their next level and visit. Because it's just enjoyable and I can visit everyone. Now, come on, DoorDash, you got to at least one time today. At least one time you got to give me a Chick-fil-A order. You just have to. I want to see what it's like to deliver a Chick-fil-A here. I want to see who orders it here. Where is it? Ever seen shopper opt out disabled on DoorDash? No, I have not. I have not. I have not seen that. I have not seen that. Nope. Got it right now in this zone. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, this is a different zone than I'm used to doing. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been here. Of course, I used to deliver here all the time, but now it's been a while since I've been here because of all that construction. Hey, there's Kaylee. Welcome, Kaylee. You're the boss lady now, huh? In the smaller towns and cities. Okay. Welcome, Kaylee. Certainly appreciate it. Yep. It's good to see you all. Really is. I like that. Allegedly the boss lady. I like that. First for you. Okay. Well, it's nice when there's no school too. I like that. I guess they're going to be doing some work out here too. I just wonder what they're going to be doing. it's his baby shower today. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. Yeah, I like to hear some happy news for once. I'm tired of all this negative news and stuff. Another one. We got another like. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So, it's been quiet here too. Amazing. So now I kind of wish that maybe I would have hit that right away on, that Uber order. But again, the apartments, I don't know about that. Because I'm not lugging a case of water up 3 flights of steps. I'm not doing that. Just going to take the back way going here because of the construction on that road, so I'm not going to do that. Just take Graham Street here. Now around 9 o'clock they'll have that pantry thing there. I wonder if I'll get some of those. I don't mind delivering those. I haven't seen clouds in days. Loving your clip-on sunglasses. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there's like a few clouds here, but I mean, it's nothing like, I mean, I'm just glad I'm not where Yvonne is right now. Yvonne said it was raining where she's at, so I've seen enough of that. Time to introduce summer with some nice sunshine. Low 80 temperatures, low humidity. That's what I like to see. Alright, we're going to have to do the NATO Nation trick. I guess we're going to have to. Guess we'll have to try that. Because that's how I got that last order. That is another thing though about summertime though too, is yard work. You have to keep up with your grass, have to sometimes maybe prune the trees. So you started doing roadie? Okay, I've heard a lot about roadie. I might have to check that out. I mean, I got to stay busy somehow, and maybe if I get if I start roadie, if I can't get spark or anything right away, then maybe I'll try roadie. I've heard good things about it. I've heard some not so good things about it. So it's good to try finding a delivery back. Yeah. Especially if DoorDash is slow. You know, like I said, I might have to, try to find some different areas to where I can utilize Uber. Because if what Torp said was right, maybe I'll, start looking around at different zones and, maybe utilize Uber a little bit better. I just know some places not to go, especially like Greenwood. I could do all kinds of Uber orders there. I just don't want to go up to those apartments. I just don't like those apartment things there. And Greenwood's not a good area either. I think I am at some point. I don't know whether it's going to be this month or next month. I'm going to try Newcastle again. Hopefully they got 3 fixed up there. Of course, that's just north of Russville, so. Yeah. NATO Nation trick worked. All right. $6 McDonald's, and it's only going 1.5 miles. So there we go. Okay. We're going to take it.
Drive east, then turn right.
Okay. Let's go to McDonald's. 2 sausage biscuits, so it took a little while for that. Oh, well. Better than doing Walmart, Home Depot, and Uber because you get products, dimensions, and weights. Oh, okay. You know, that's a good thing. But also I heard on Roadie too, you have to make sure that there's some things that they ask you, and you know, before you take it, you got to make sure that it fits in your car, because if it doesn't, you know, and then you find it doesn't, you end up having to cancel or something like that. They drop you. That's what I've heard. So all right, where are we going with this? Yep. Oh, okay. All right, we're taking the back way with this though, because I'm not doing that construction stuff. So we're not doing that. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're taking the back way to get there. Yeah, DoorDash will say, "Why are you going this way?" I said, because 31 is under construction. "Well, we didn't know that." I said, "Well, no, you didn't." So the AI doesn't know that. That's for certain. Maybe we'll get a Dale's coming back. We'll see. I always call it Dale Gribbles. I've always been a King of the Hill fan. All right. Yeah, I might have to check Roadie out. I just might. Better than doing Walmart or Home Depot on Uber. Well, also Lowe's, you know, on DoorDash or Uber too. I don't like doing Lowe's on any of those. Speaking of which, oh, it says heavy. Well, you know what? Let's see how heavy it is. It's a dirty stack. I'm not going that far, so okay. Yeah, the customer just. West Adams Street. No, we're not doing that. The customer just mentions me. Otterbahn is. I know where it's at. She goes, "I know where it's at. I'm just staying away from the construction." Yeah. I'm just gonna say, headed your way, just staying away from the construction area. Okay. Because that's only one lane, and any way that I can stay away from construction would be nice. So, all right. Oh my goodness. Because I'm like this. I mean, because it's heavy, if for some reason, you know, they end up taking that Uber from me, I'm okay with it, because then someone else gets to pick that heavy whatever it is. I'll bet it's like rocks or something. It's not that far though. I mean, the residents from Lowe's, it's only like, they said it's like it's like a mile, if that. Because I know exactly the street that they want me to take it to. we'll just see how heavy it is and whatever it is they're doing. Looks like they're getting started working on the sidewalks and stuff over here. Yeah, welcome back to Franklin, but welcome to construction land, I guess you want to call it now. Construction land in Franklin. Yeah, wonderful. I put up with this in Shelbyville all last year. But the good news about delivering here, I can take the long way around to get to Lowe's. So yeah, I just went ahead and took it. So Uber, if you feel I'm not going to get there in time, well, I'm not going to worry about it. I've got I have another cancellation to play with, so yeah, you can take it if you want. Let someone else do that heavy order. I don't care. Because I can always say to you the same thing I tell DoorDash. We got construction going on here, so you have to live with it. But I was up to the challenge today, so lady's probably standing outside waiting for me to, she was saying, telling me where the place is. I know where it is. It's just that I was going away from the construction. And I'll tell her that when I see her up here because it's a hand it to me. Another detour. Oh, I guess the detour is going down that way. I thought they were done with some of this stuff. Apparently not. Let's see if she's standing outside waiting. I don't see her yet. She might be in the doorway, though. Okay. Uber's not saying anything. I don't think anybody wants that heavy item, whatever it is. Be right back. All right, DoorDash is in pause. Get ready to go do a dirty stack. Well, let's just see what this heavy is. It's either rocks or sand or something like that. They even considered potting soil heavy too. So, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm just It's only $4. All right, let's see if Uber says anything right now. Okay.
Head to your pickup at Lowe's of Franklin,
In. Franklin, in. Okay. I like that. 520 going 2.4 miles on Uber. Oh, okay. All right, let's just see what this is.
In a quarter mile, enter the roundabout and take the first exit onto Westview Drive using the right lane.
Yeah, that's why they didn't say, oh, you must be delayed or something like that. Either that they know there's delay here, or they know that no one else is going to take that order. So that's why they didn't say anything to me.
Enter the roundabout and take the first exit onto Westview Drive.
Let's just see what it is, you know, heavy. I mean, I'm used to some heavy stuff over at my W2. So, I mean, there's stuff in my W2 that, you know, you kind of have to lift, or, you know, that's anywhere from 70 to 90 pounds. So you know, but I mean, it's not heavy stuff. It's, you know, the kind of stuff that, you know, it's not like concrete stuff that you're picking up. There's others, you know, it's a little bit different. You just gotta, they just show you a way where you pick it up to where it's not that bad for you. This, of course, will be a little different. Yeah, right now we got $34 on, you know, on DoorDash. So that's about my average. So, I mean, I am hitting my average, so that's good. And I'm just doing this little dirty stack right now. Let's go see what Lowe's has. Yeah, we're all talking about Home Depot and, you know, Walmart and stuff on Uber, and I mentioned Lowe's, and then lo and behold, here I get a Lowe's order. But, I mean, this road right here, the Lowe's, I'm going right back on this road right here. So, yeah, it's not that far. Now, if I'd seen that, it was going like 7-8 miles, I would have said absolutely not. But if it's coming right down this road, I mean, it's okay. It's money I didn't have, plus it's a dirty stack, and that means whoever is chosen today, they will get, you know, they will get a free little one t-shirt, or whatever it is they want. If they want a t-shirt, sweatshirt, beanie, whatever, that person's choice. It's rare when I ever do a dirty stack in Franklin. But at least you guys will get to hear Brian Steckler's song when I get done with it. Oh. All right, let's see just exactly what it is we're picking up. Will it be rocks? Will it be sand? Or I had paving base one time. Well, Okay, now I got two over here at two orders here. So okay, we'll go. I'll go. So all right, well we'll see. Yeah. So I might have to do one or the other here. Let's see. Yeah, nobody wants to go to Lowe's, I can't blame them. But it is money, and it is orders. I would rather do 2 Lowe's orders. Yeah, just go in and go ahead. Standing in the road, but we'll see.
Turn right.
Okay, I'm going to bring the heaviest one out first.
Then turn right.
Because this other order that I got here did not say it was heavy, so only one of these orders is heavy apparently. Oh, I know exactly where that second. I know where that second one's going. I'm wondering if it's a bunch of tape like they did that one time. Let me see. Okay. Okay, 3 items. Yep, it's a bunch of tape. Yep. Okay. This is going to be interesting, guys. All right, let me go pick up both of these. I want to get the heaviest one first, which is the first one, so I'll be right back. Okay, one's a bunch of tape. Yeah. Okay. And the other one is 3 bags of barbecue wood pellets. It's not that bad. It's like 40 pounds. Yeah, it is 40 pounds. I've carried 40-pound dog food before, so. All right. I'm going to drop off the cart and I'll be right back. Okay. There we go. Okay, I had to put that sticker on that, guys. Okay, it's not that far. All right. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I've like I said, I've carried 40-pound dog food before.
Turn left, then turn right.
Yeah. I guess they're gonna wait for me. I'm surprised. They got there before I did, but whatever. Okay.
Just ahead, turn left on Commerce Drive.
What's this with everybody not stopping and just turning? I expect that in Shelbyville, but I don't expect that here. Well, there's some donkey driving going on today.
Turn
Yeah,
left
Dean,
on
you'd
Commerce Drive.
be interested in some of the donkey driving going on here. It's hard to believe, man. You wouldn't expect that here. Okay. Okay.
Using the left lane, turn left on North Morden Street.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, but this is kind of hilarious, though, this thing of tape that these people order. I mean, all different colors. It's like they got like 4 of each 10 colors. don't know what they possibly need it for, but man, you got to be careful around here. There's some indie gig life action with two different ones. One right there and one right down here. Yeah, you can't be messing up in a. You got to be going your 30 here. I mean, they'll get you if you don't go 30. It says right there 30. You don't go 30, yeah, you'll be taking some money out of your pocket that you don't really have. At least I know I don't have. I'm not giving money away unnecessarily. There's no need for that.
Turn right on Westview Drive.
All right. Yeah, 40-pound barbecue pellets. Yeah, that's. Gosh, if I can do 40-pound dog food, I can do that. At least it's better than sand, better than rocks. Or paving base. That paving base, man, I tell you what, that was monster heavy. Yeah, I said it was going to be on this road down here.
In a quarter-mile, turn right on Cumberland Drive.
The return to Franklin with 2 Lowe's orders.
Turn right on Cumberland Drive.
Think of Lowe's, I think of, the years of driving with Jimmy Johnson. Now it's Alex Bowman.
In a quarter-mile, turn right on Greenbrier Way.
Going to want it by his garage door, or is he going to want it? Let's see. It's what a sidewalk is for.
Turn right on Greenbrier Way, then drop off on the left.
All right, let's see. Drop off on the left. Which number? Okay,
drop
right
off
here.
on the left.
Right here, okay. Okay, garage door or front door? Where do you want it? Okay, he wants it here. Regular door, I guess. Okay. Didn't say garage door, so all right. Be right back, guys. It's gonna take me 3 trips. Okay. Here's Tanya. Welcome in. Appreciate it, Tanya. Thank you. All right. 700. Thank you.
Turn right on Crabapple Road.
Okay. All right.
Turn right on Crabapple Road, then turn right on Turning Leaf Drive.
All right. So let's see, which way are they having me
Turn
go
right
here?
on Turning Leaf Drive.
Are they going to have me go all the way down there and then go through where Chick-fil-A is probably? Let me see. I'm not sure. No, have me go to Westview. Okay. I guess they're going to have me take a different way to get there. I hope not King Street. Let's see.
In a quarter mile turn left on Westview Drive.
Yeah, we're going to get there. All right. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. I said that was pretty easy to do that. So, and it felt like 40 pounds of dog food. I mean, even though they were barbecue wood pellets, they still felt like I was just surprised they didn't have me leave it at the garage door. It would have seemed like it would have made more sense to do that, but it said just leave at the door. It didn't say, so I just put it over there. I just told him I left it there. I mean, I left it in a place to where he wouldn't have to walk so far to the garage if that's where he really wanted it, but just didn't say. So
In a quarter mile, make a slight right turn on Northwood Drive using the right lane.
that's not the name of the street because that's how old school this is. I know which way they're going to have me go. I like going that way better. But it's quite a trip to carry a bunch of tape. Well, I can actually...
Make a slight right turn on Northwood Drive.
Yeah, this light, it's a long light up here. That's what I don't like about it. Oh. Now, I will say that the Dirty Stack is complete, but I want to wait until this second one is dropped off before I do say it and play it. So I've got 2 songs to play. But I want to get to this drop off first, though, before I do that. Why are you having me go that way?
In a quarter mile, continue straight through the roundabout onto North Main Street using the right lane.
I know where Forest Drive is. It'd be a lot better to go this way. It would be faster. Why am I going way down there when I can be doing this way? Yeah, they wanted me to go down Main, and then they wanted me to get on King Street to go that way. I'm not doing that.
Right on Arvin Drive.
That's going out of the way. There's a lot of stops on King Street. Why do that when you can go up here? Yeah, just take this way. It's a lot better.
Turn right on Arvin Drive. In a quarter-mile, continue straight through the roundabout onto Arvin Drive.
And DoorDash will probably be done by the time I get up here, but I can't do DoorDash while I'm doing this. And if I have to start over on DoorDash, I'm okay with that.
Continue straight through the roundabout onto Arvin Drive. In a quarter-mile, enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto Eastview Drive.
Yeah, this is so much better than, I mean, why go down, King Street and do all those stops? That's not good for your brakes. It's better to go this way.
Enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto Eastview Drive.
Yeah, so much faster. Now, they'll probably give me a McDonald's up here, or maybe a Starbucks, or a Taco Bell, or Subway, Big B Coffee, or something like that. Yeah, I can do that. There's usually a frequent customer, 2 frequent customers that order around that time on
In a quarter-mile,
DoorDash.
continue straight through the roundabout onto Eastview Drive.
Good morning. Hey, Carol, welcome in. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate it. Yeah. Appreciate all my regulars and those that visit. I thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I really do. Yeah. All right. It's so nice. There's no school right now, so yeah. I mean, it doesn't mean that you can do a free for all and go as fast as you want. You still gotta kind of be reasonable. MB, welcome, Sunshine. All right. Thank you, MB. I appreciate that. Yep. So I got 2 songs to play. We'll play the Dirty Stack one first, and then we'll play the other. Then we'll play the. Then we'll play
enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto East King Street using the left lane.
Thank you, Cheer. So yeah, I appreciate that, Tanya and MB. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto East King Street.
All right. Yeah, see, that's what they originally wanted to do, was take me Main Street to go King Street all the way up here. There's too many stop signs going all that way on King Street. It's better to take, and all those stop signs, it's hard on your, DoorDash has ended, so, because I went past the 35-minute mark. But I'm okay with that. I can just restart it, because it'll reset the algorithm. deliver all this thing. I don't know what in the world they use with all this. Sunshine, summertime. That's what I like. I appreciate that, MB. Nothing like summer sun and being by, by a pool or the ocean. That's what I love about the summer. He's going to wonder what door they're going to have me take it to. Because the last time they had me
in a quarter
take it
mile,
to
proceed straight on East State Road 44 using the left lane.
So that's the second one.
Proceed straight on East State Road 44.
And then turn on this next road up here. So you might go to the pool today. They just opened up at your apartment. Oh, they didn't open it up on the day after Memorial Day?
Turn right on South 525 East.
Yeah, you didn't have me stopping there. Okay.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Okay, so they want me to leave at, at the door up here. Because it wasn't the front door last time, it was another door they had me leave it at. I prefer to leave it at a desk if I can possibly do that.
Turn left, then turn left. Turn left, then drop off on the left. Turn left, then drop off on the left.
Okay. I guess you can't go back there.
Drop off on the left.
Okay. I don't like to... Let's see. I'm going to have where to park over here. They got visitor parking. You can't even park in the visitor parking. That's nice. Wonderful. Yeah, they got cones there in the visitor parking. Beautiful. All right, I guess I'll park down here then. No visitors today? Is that what it is? I'm a delivery driver. I'm a visitor. All right, I'll be right back. Yeah, they don't open until 9, or at least the office part doesn't open until 9, I guess. They just had me leave it right outside the one door. They just told me to put the door number and all of that on there. So, all right. Okay, well, let's go ahead. We got the Dirty Stack complete, so let's go ahead and play that. All right, we'll do that first. It's so nice to do a Dirty Stack in Franklin, somewhere other than Shelbyville. Find the movie Time Changer, MB. Find it, and you can have it anytime too. All right, now we're going to play the thank you song. From Tanya and MB giving me their items. Appreciate it. And we'll turn DoorDash back on when we get back to town. And we're slightly outside of town. All right. Yeah, I don't want to turn DoorDash back on right now. It's a time changer. You'll look up. Yeah, here I'll put it on as soon as I get somewhere, and I'll show you what it is so you know exactly what to look for. Here, I'll just park right up here, right past this thing, and I'll show it to you, MB. Let me just pull up here. Yeah. And I'll show it to you. Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. I'll show it to you. Where are we at? Let's see. It's down here somewhere. Let's see. Oh no, I think it's on my other. I think it's on my other account. Let me see. Let me do that real quick. Let's see. Yeah, hold on. Hang on a minute. All right, let's see here. I'll show it to you. I think it's on this one here. Yeah, you'll know. Okay, here we go. Time changer right there. See, but time changer full movie right there. That's what you're looking for. It's hard to see because of the glare, but picture of see a guy there holding a watch in his hand called time changer. So that's what you look for. Okay, that's what you look for. Yeah, you're at least right now you're able to see it. So, all right, let's turn on DoorDash here. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, time changer. We'll look it up. Yep, there you go. So at least I showed you what it was. I know that because of the glare, what the sun was, it was hard to see. But if you see like a real tall guy with one of those old timer hats on, yeah, and he's got a watch in his hand, that is, that's what you look for. It's one of the best movies. That's a movie that I recommend everybody watch. The song is from Brian Steckler from Stickhouse Productions. So, yeah. So I just thought maybe I'd mention that, so at least YouTube knows I mentioned who it was from. And yeah, I'll put that on the also when I re-upload it. I'll make sure that information's on there so that you'll know who to look for. But I think it was really good. Okay, I am here, so. Now it said it was red, it was busy, so let's just see if they're telling the truth or not. Because usually around this time, I'll either like get a McDonald's or maybe a Starbucks around here. Because I know around this time there's 2 frequent customers that will order up in this area. At least 2. Because there usually is hardly ever a time to where I come down here and then I don't get an order from that McDonald's there. But there's 2 frequent customers if you turn left on that street that order all the time. But I might not have been there at the time that they usually order. But sometimes it's this late. Now it's red right here, so I don't know if I'll get an order here now or not. We'll just wait and see. I mean, I'm not going to sit around here and wait because I don't care for this area over here more than I do that other area. Especially with those cheap motels over there to the left. I wouldn't consider this the best area. But no, I just thought that is a better song to use for Dirty Stacks, because you like to say it's about time you get a Dirty Stack. I know there's a lot of them saying it's about time you're back on the air. I said, yeah, it is about time I'm back on the air. You're right. I mean, I miss it. It's just sometimes when you're dealing with certain things, it's like King of Fed, hey, you're a month, hey, thank you. good to see you. Good to have you on here. Appreciate it. 3 months. Very good. Thank you guys. Yeah, it's hard to believe that it's that time. That time just goes that fast. It's so hard to believe that it does, but it does. Yeah, have you seen this one? Yeah, it's happy to be back, and it's happy. It's good to be back. In Franklin again, something different. Yeah. And it was good to do a dirty sex somewhere other than Shelbyville. It was nice. Yeah. And those orders were not bad orders at all. I didn't mind that 40-pound barbecue wood pellets. I didn't mind that at all. As I remember having to take a 40 or maybe even a 50-pound of dog food over to Bargersville one time. And those wood pellets were nothing compared to that. That dog food I carried that one time, that was heavy. I had to carry it over my shoulder. It was so heavy. Speaking up there, wash out your paws. Yeah, well, there you go. Talk about animals, and there's something that goes by, correlates, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I love it. Seems like right place at the right time. That's the way it is. I love that. Okay, somebody needs to give me an order here. We're staying another hour right here. Well, at least we're going to go another hour. Let's see what we can do. Now they're saying to me that Shelbyville's busy. Well, we're staying here for another hour. But usually a lot of times hey, Marines Army Mom, welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate that shout out that you gave me the other day too. That, coming from you, that was a surprise, but I certainly appreciate it. I mean, not too many people do that, and that was. But I was very, very touched by the fact that you did that. That you recommended my channel, and I thank you for that. I really do. I know July is going to be a very big month for you because of your channel name and for obvious reasons. And that's going to be Tiger's Month, and so there will be a special dash for that day. Yeah, we're going to have some fun during these summer months. We're going to be doing things we've never going new places, see which month makes the most money, and then shortly after that, because then you have September, and then October, and then we got the Big Ten dashes again. So, and Penn State will be defending their title, to which somebody wants to make a surprise. Reveal that later on. Should be interesting. Because it is June. Yeah, there's with Father's Day coming up, and then my grandson's birthday, and then of course Juneteenth, you got that too, holiday. I don't think it's considered a legal holiday, but I mean it's kind of like President's Day or days like that, but it's not really a legal holiday. Yep, they're getting their 4th of July stuff out already. 250 years. Yep. 250 years this year. Hard to believe. Let's see, do you have a vacation scheduled for the summer? No, I can't. I mean, it'll be close to summer's end on the calendar, but not, yeah. Because Labor Day is officially, the end of summer for retail and, the season for like, school and things like that. But no, I have 2 vacations in September. Yeah. I always take vacation in September too, because nobody at my W-2 takes vacation in September. For some reason, they don't. They always wait till October and the time that, the kids are off on, on autumn break. Yeah, that's when they do that. So. Okay. All right, we'll just sit here and see if we get anything. I'm surprised I didn't get anything when I was up over there. I was surprised at that, but are we really into summer? You just got home last week from a 3-week family vacation. Yeah. Plus, usually around June, June and July, as far as my W-2, always off limits because everybody takes vacations during those months, because their kids are out of school and all that, and I can understand that. Then of course, July and August are so hot. I mean, especially if you're going to go out there, I mean, it's, September, it can be hot too, but, Dirty Stack now, awesome. Okay. But, but September, especially around the time that I take it, nobody ever asks for those, nobody ever asks for that time. And there may be like a couple, but nothing like, those at my W-2. I mean, there's a lot of them that have been there for like 15, 20 years. So they're going to get a lot more weeks than me. So, that's why, especially in the area that I'm in, only one person can be off a week in that department. And if you get to pick in there and, if there's a time that you want, but someone else has it that has more time than you, then, you just got to wait. It's your tough luck. But I mean, it's okay. But in September, nobody asks. Nobody does. So I got 2 weeks off then. I still got one that I can take. But that might be in, November when no one takes it. But June and July, you can forget it. And then August, I think there might be one left, but I'm not sure I want it then. But but I think the next one I have would probably end up being a November one. But but it's okay. Would I like to have a vacation in the summer? Sure, I would. But it's not that bad in September. I mean, I've gone to Florida, Alabama, and Mississippi in September. Hasn't been bad at all. I mean, it's not scorching hot around that time, because it starts cooling down in later in September. It's not the real hot months of July and August. I mean, here it's unseasonably cool for June. I mean, for you to, throw on a jacket in the early morning, like if it's in the 50s, that's not like June weather, technically. Let's see, you two have a September vacation planned. I said, yeah. It should be cheaper and hopefully fuel cost as well. Yeah. Well, and that's another thing too. I take them there because the kids are back in school. And, nobody usually, I mean, every year that I've been there, I've always taken vacation in September because nobody asks for it. Nobody does. And why, I don't know. I always take those, that week or 2 weeks or whatever, because I never see anybody take vacation around that. Never do. I mean, June is always off limits. July is always off limits. Most of August is off limits. And October is off limits. Because everybody takes their vacations around then. And it's silly to take vacation anytime before summer, because some of those months, those might be out too. But you don't want to take a vacation when it's cool outside in April and May. Not really. What's up, GJ Rolling the Benjamins? How's your morning? We're doing so far. It could be a little better. I mean, I made what, $34, and then I just did $8. I mean, I've got $40 right now. I mean, I'm a little bit behind my average, but I mean, this is the summer, and they say summer slowdown, but the only reason why it's really summer slowdown, I think, is because you've got those that would normally be in college. They're out here with us, so. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I was hoping that, I would get an Aldi across the street, or we got something here. Oh, you guys get to see Panna. Okay. Panna Donuts and Dale's. All right, we'll take that. All right, let's go do that. Okay, this is the first time you guys are going to see Panna, and then we're going to Dale Gribbles. So, all right. I'm going to take the back way to get there, though, because you can't turn out there, so we'll just do that. Yeah, the first time you see Panna Donuts, it used to be Pizza Hut here. The Pizza Hut closed, and it ended up being this. So this is my second time being here today. So, yeah, you guys get to see it. How cool is that? It's $11 for two drops, but it's okay. I'll take the 11. See, Panda. No, it's not Panda. It's Panna. P-A-N-A. Panna. Yeah. There's no D in it. I don't think they want to compete with Panda Express. If you know what I mean. Yeah. No, it's Panna Donuts. Yeah. No D. I thought it was Panda at first, but no, it's Panna. Yeah. It was 1A, P-A-N-A, just 1A. Yeah. There's a big sign on it. I mean, you'll see when I get up there. Show you what it is, yeah. Yeah, see right there? Panna, P-A-N-A, yeah. All right. Yeah, at least you guys will get to see something different. That's good. Yeah. All I have to do is turn in the parking lot where Dairy Queen is and make a left, and there you go. You got to make sure you go 30 through here, or they'll be waiting for you. Just like they got 2 earlier. Probably because they didn't go 30. Yep, the old obstacle course going down here. I don't know. I think I'm going to go this way instead. Yeah. This is the way I went before. Your AR is 3% DoorDash. Well, Dashing Womble's got you beat. I think he's at 1%, 1 or 0. I'm not sure. Yeah, the orders on DoorDash have been atrocious, to say the least. I mean, you either take the stupid orders or you put yourself at 90% or under. I can't go under 90. Yeah, because then I go to gold if I go under 90. So sometimes I have to live with it. what used to be Pizza Hut here. Here, I'll just take you this way so you can at least see that the building is still just like Pizza Hut used to be. Oh, let's see. You can get a good look at the name. Let's see. Maybe a little bit, yeah. Yep, there it is. All right. You can't see the P, but maybe if I do this, you will. There you go. All right. First time you ever seen this place. All right, let's go get the order. Alfonso, welcome in, Alfonso. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. All right. All right, let's go get this. Yeah, they said it was a, oh, okay, I think I know where this is going. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Contactless delivery, I guess. Okay. All right, now I got to go to Dale's first before I drop that off. Okay. So there you go, guys. Your first of seeing Panna Donuts there. Something new, right? It's always good to do something new. Okay, now we got to go to Dale Gripples. Go through the maze to get there. Nothing like going through a maze. Recognize the roof line from Pizza Hut. Yep. All right. But Panna made it their own, so okay. Going through the maze to get to Dale's. Just make sure you go 30. If you don't go 30, especially in Franklin, they'll be waiting for you. They don't play here. As I found out last year, even if you're one day or, a couple days, from your paycheck of getting your, renewing your license plate, they're right on it. So I had to dip into my savings to take care of that before I got paid. Hated that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Because I always let my my W-2 check pay for everything. Let me go to Dale's will be right over there to the left as soon as I turn in. There's more parking here. It's hard to believe. There's usually never any parking up in here. Okay. Yeah, I'm amazed that there's a place to park here. Amazed. Very amazed. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, this first one I think is to the left and down the street. So all right, let's take a look. Why did this go twice? 550 going 2 mile shop at Kroger's DoorDash. Okay. All right, let's see. All right. I'm going to go ahead and see. Okay, what does it say? It says hand it to him.
Drive north, then turn left. Drive south, then make a sharp left.
Okay.
In 400 feet, turn right onto West Jefferson Street. Turn right onto Drake Road, then turn right.
Okay, so let's see where are we going down here. All right. Okay.
Turn right onto West Jefferson Street.
You can go ahead, yeah. No sense in you sitting there waiting, especially if somebody comes up behind me. Okay.
In a quarter mile, 1020 West Jefferson Street, Franklin, Indiana 46131, USA will be on the left.
On the left, okay. Well, that should be interesting. Probably gonna have to pull in some.
1020 West Jefferson Street, Franklin, Indiana 46131,
Yep, right in here.
USA is on the left.
Okay. All right. Yes. All right. Where she's at. Okay. I've never been in this place before. I better back up. Yeah. In case that person comes around. Okay. All right. All right, first time been in there. Okay. So there's the first one down. Now I gotta go to Main Street in town. Okay. That's a couple new places I've been today that I've never been to before. All right. Let's see which way they're going to have me go with this.
Drive east on West Jefferson Street. Then, in a quarter mile, turn left onto North Morton Street.
Road closed on or after March 2nd. Gee. This is June. So 3 months have passed and it's closed? I don't know about that. Why is it having me go down that way?
Turn left onto North Morton Street, US 31.
I have no idea why it's having me go this way. I really didn't want to go through the maze. But whatever. Yeah, you'll see them doing the work here. Guess they're trying to make it 3 lanes or make sidewalk or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. But on 74 in Shelbyville, they want to make each 3 lanes. Yeah, this really was not as bad as I thought it would be coming back here. So now I can come back here on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I do pretty
In a
good
quarter
here.
mile,
So,
turn right onto Banda Street.
all right. See, yeah, that's Adams. See how torn up it is here,
Turn
guys?
right onto Banda Street. Continue for a
Man,
half
it's a
mile.
good thing there's no school going on. They can do something here. Logo customer, where are you at? I said we're in Franklin, Indiana. We're about to drop off a Dale's
In a
order
quarter
here.
mile, continue.
Continue. I mean, the customer's house must be right to the right of the address. Okay. Now look at where this car is, guys. You see where it's at? It's in the middle of the road. Wonder if they're out of gas or there's nobody in it. That's kind of weird. It's in the middle of the road. They must have ran out of gas.
Continue. Then
But
401
you would
North Main
think
Street.
that if it's in the middle of the road.
46131. USA will be on the left.
Oh, okay. It's in here. Okay, so it's A, B, and C. So yeah, all right. But at least I can park somewhere. All right. Yeah, I think it's a C.
401 North Main Street, Franklin, Indiana 46131. USA is on the left.
All right. Okay. It's A, B, and C. Which one are you? All right. A2. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. Now that's what I'm talking about. You're New Jersey, all right. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So I'm gonna go. So at least I get there before those other guys. Thank you for stopping by, Logo. If I didn't see you, I apologize. Welcome from New Jersey. That's where Kim's Side Money Plans is from, New Jersey. Rutgers, too. All right. Now that's what I'm talking about. Joey! Hey, Joey, welcome in. Yeah, I've got, I got a $21 offer. I don't like the 13 miles, but it's $21. I'll take it. I don't know how many customers I got, but it's almost like a .com order, but it is all worth it. So yeah, there might be some Uber down here, so you just never know. Could we have a second dirty stack maybe? Okay. I'm going to take the back way to get there because I don't want to, not Highland. Well, I mean, I guess I could go this way. Maybe it would be easier to turn right than to turn left, so. Yeah, it is a nice clear day. I like that. Yeah, I figured with it being Thursday, I could get that church pantry thing. I kind of like that. Yeah. I don't mind taking those orders as long as they fit in the car. It's all I care about. Sixbo is back. Welcome. Hey, thank you for joining, Sixbo. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got a $21 offer here to deliver off some food pantry items. I knew there was a reason why coming to Franklin on Thursday would be a good thing, and this is why. That $21 is definitely going to definitely put me at my at my minimum, not my minimum, but my average for 10 o'clock. So, and that's without the Uber orders. So, oh wow, that's a good one. Yes, it is. It is 13 miles, but I mean, it's almost like a .com order from Walmart, but I don't mind. I want the $21. I mean, I might have to make some stops in Whiteland, maybe southern part of Greenwood, but whatever, delivery from a food pantry. Yeah, it's this one here. Yeah, it's, they never used to do it. I remember like when I would come here on Thursdays, I said, I think that's the main day that they do it is Thursday. And I've always done well in Franklin on Thursdays, always have. I just been missing this place because of the fact that they were doing all that construction. And I just thought, today I just got to see, if it's really as bad as it looks. I was hoping to get a Chick-fil-A, but I never got one. But I did get the new pan of donuts, though. That I did get, and I was glad to see that at least you got to see something new here. I was hoping for an Aldi, too, but you never know. I could get one after I do this, but... since I'll be going up north, Uber might send me something, so there could be a second dirty stack. You never know. So let's see how many I have, how many I have to take. I've taken as little as 2, sometimes I've taken as many as 4. I just got to make sure they fit in the car. That's all I care about. Now the sign here will say you can't come in till 10:30. Yeah. Please do not block drive. Yeah. Parking lot opens at 10:30. Yeah, but I have DoorDash. So, yeah. So they can't say. I always like it because they have, they have the associate or the volunteer put it in your car for you. Because he makes sure that you get the right stuff, which I like. Well, as soon as he moves, I can move up. Here I can say arrived. I got 4. Okay. 4 pickups. Brent, welcome in, Brent. Thank you for joining. Yeah. We're here at a food pantry. Yeah, sorry, guy. You got to come all the way around. Yeah. Okay, I have DoorDash. I have 4.
All right, give me the first 2.
First is Corrine and Christina. Okay, here, I'll open up the door.
Christina with a K, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right, who's the next 2?
Melissa and Nicole. Melissa G. Nicole G. Yeah.
And there's Nicole.
Thank you.
All right, you have a good day.
Wait,
You too.
am I supposed to be getting one or leave?
This is for you to hear from more.
Got that drink. Okay. Okay. So I need to get out of here so that I can, because I have to mark all these. So I got to go across the street and then mark that I got all these so I'm not in everybody's way. So, yeah. Got it. Okay. That's the only thing about this. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I got to park across the street here so that I can do that because there's no place to park in there because you can't even be in the lot until 10:30. So, all right, here. Yeah, give me a minute, guys. Let's see here. Okay, confirm. All right. See, and then Christina. Okay. And then Melissa. Let's see. Okay, so there's that one. All right, let's see. Where are we going here to? All right. We're starting in Greenwood. I wonder if we're going backwards. Oh, well, whatever. Okay. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Which way are they going to have me go, though? That's the question. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be in Greenwood. So what I think I'm going to do right now, since I'm dropping all these off, I'm going to go ahead and turn here. I'm turning Uber off right now. The reason why I am is because I want to, because I'm dropping all these off. I don't want to be interrupted by Uber because I don't know how long I have to do this. Somebody said ring bell. Is this the one I'm doing now? Yeah. Okay. It's going to a second floor apartment. Wonderful. Well, at least it's not a third floor. Let's see. All right, come on. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, which way are they having me go?
Drive west on Commerce Drive. Then, in a quarter mile, turn right onto North Morton Street.
Okay. All right, guys. I guess we're going to be doing a couple of these in Greenwood.
Turn right
So
onto
I don't know
North
sure
Morton
exactly
Street,
where we're all
US
going
31.
with this, but okay. First one I know is a second floor apartment. So, and I have to ring the door. I have to ring the bell to the customer so they can let me in. So. Just got done shopping this order, now to go ahead and drop it off. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is like I said, this is like a .com order, but just with food pantry stuff. So, and I guess it's going in the order in which it was received. Well, I mean, I don't know for sure, but at least it's starting that way. Which way am I going?
Continue on US 31 for 6 miles.
Okay, so I'm going to the right this time. Usually I'm always going left when I'm going down to towards Greenwood. This should be interesting. Well, you get to see a little bit of Greenwood, guys. But am I staying here to deliver? Nope, not really. That's why I turned Uber off. I just don't want to be interrupted with orders and then have to hurt my acceptance rate. Plus, they'll probably offer me stuff to go to downtown Indianapolis or something like that, and we're not doing that. some construction down here. I wonder if there's any more businesses down here that they're putting up. I wonder what that's going to be. At least you guys are getting some new scenery for a change. You hardly ever see me go out this way this far. So we're at least here. There's no construction. We're going on North 31, going towards Greenwood. First we're in Whiteland here. I've got to go to Worthsville Road. They tear down there, or are they building up some? Wonder what that's going to be. Oh, what else is new? No access to I-65 from Whiteland Road. Yeah. More construction, more delays and detours. You love summer, but that you don't love. Yeah, fall soccer, signing up for that. That's what my grandson likes to do. And like I said earlier, he'll be 8 this month. And if that's what he wants to do, even if he wants to do it professionally, I'm all for it. If he really, why? This Dollar General's getting closer to done. It's going to be soon. Well, I try not to think about Dollar Generals. I try to stay away from those if I try to stay away from those if I possibly can now. Especially Miller. Still says I'm 8 minutes away from this customer. Worthsville Road is not too far up here. Okay. Okay, we get up here. We're on the southern part of Greenwood. Not the best area to be in. Well, this area is okay. But the further down you go, no. I see cones and barrels up here. I don't like it.
Road.
Now earlier when I took that one order, the Uber wanted me to go to this Kroger here, and then they wanted me to deliver to an apartment down the road that was that was at least 2 floors, if not 3, and I really didn't want to do that. And they only wanted like something like 5 or something for that. It wouldn't have been worth it. Too far to get down here, and then $5 is not worth climbing 2 steps. 2 or 3 steps. Especially, I don't know if there was water with it or not, but I didn't want to change that. Okay. So
Turn right onto East Worthsville Road.
Still 6 minutes. Goodness. I've still got 3 to go. Okay.
Continue for 1 mile.
Well, at least we're hitting 10 o'clock right now, and still got 3 offers to take after this one. Yeah, I hardly ever come down this road here. Usually if you're doing Greenwood deliveries, it's over on the other side. Rarely do you ever come here. Unless you're doing full Greenwood delivery, which I will not do.
In a 1/4 mile, enter the roundabout and take the 3rd exit onto Sheik Road. Enter the roundabout and take the 3rd exit onto Sheik Road.
Okay.
Exit the roundabout onto Sheik Road.
Okay.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Well, here's a new road you guys hardly ever see. I hardly ever go on this road down here. Something new. All right. Fishing fireworks, June 28th. Okay. Yeah, somebody's got a garage sale going here. be getting close. I got 2 minutes, it says. This is still only the first one. Hey, Gino, welcome in.
Turn
Appreciate you
left onto
joining.
Grassy Creek Lane.
We don't say that. Yeah, we don't say that. I know what you're referring to, but we don't say that, so. Okay.
Turn left onto Grassy Creek Lane.
There we go.
Then turn right.
I have never been down this road here before, ever. Never.
Turn right onto Remington Point.
Okay.
In 600 feet, 508 Remington Point, Greenwood, Indiana 46143, USA will be on the left.
Okay. That's way down here, isn't it? Okay. Never seen these apartments before, ever.
508 Remington Point, Greenwood, Indiana 46143, USA is on the left.
All right, here we go. All right. Okay, so she's gonna have to buzz me in. So well, that was pretty interesting. I buzzed it, she let me in, and she was waiting for me when I went up there. And she was like, wow, we got finally somebody who follows directions and brings it to the door instead of leaving it outside. And I said, well, I'm one that does that. She goes, every other dasher that comes here always leaves it outside and doesn't bother to contact me. And it's like, well, I'm one of the few exceptions. She goes, well, I appreciate it. Okay, so now we go into another apartment. So let's find out where we're going with that. Stuff like this, you don't leave outside. because you never know when someone's going to wander by, especially if they don't have any cameras out here. You don't know if someone's going to wander by and just pick it up. Actually, in Greenwood, they'd be no minutes
North
away.
on Remington Point. Then, in 500 feet, turn right onto Emerald Lake. Drive south on Remington Point. Then, in 300 feet, turn left onto Grassy Creek Lane. Turn left onto Grassy Creek Lane. Then turn left.
Okay, so where are we going here? So we're saying I got 5 minutes from here. Okay. Are all of them on this side of 31?
Turn left onto Sheik Road.
Yeah, I mean, leaving food like that is just like leaving, in an area like that,
Continue for a
leaving
half-mile.
a newspaper outside. You never know who's going to take it. Yeah. Kevin, welcome, Kevin. And T4BV, welcome from Kokomo. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah. We're doing food pantry deliveries here. This is the second one I'm doing. Now, this is the third person that I've got to take. So I got to make sure I grab the right box. Gas is 3.87 here. In some areas where I'm at, it's 3.40, 3.47. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm going here. Oh, okay. I'm going a different way here. Okay, so I'm turning right up here, I guess.
Turn right onto East Main Street.
All right, well. Now
Continue for 1 mile.
I was going to say, I better not be getting on that highway. Wondering if that's the only way to get there. I don't want to go on the highway, that's for certain. You're on your way to pull up? Yeah, all right. Okay. Yeah, I'm never down this road here. I never go down here. It's amazing to have all these orders east of 31. East of 31 and east of 65. That's very unlikely. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto North Combs Road.
I think the last time that I was on road, I think I remember this road, but the last time I think I remember that I was on it was 2 or 3 years ago when I
Turn
actually
left
delivered
onto
here.
North Combs Road.
Yeah.
In 600 feet, turn right onto Belmont Drive.
Okay. Still waiting on your tax refund?
Turn right
Oh,
onto
right here.
Belmont
Okay.
Drive.
Okay.
In 200 feet, 2544 Belmont Drive.
Right here.
Greenwood, Indiana 46143. USA will be on the left. 2544 Belmont Drive. Greenwood, Indiana 46143. USA is on the left.
Okay, so it's an outside apartment, which is good. So I have to go down this way a little bit because it starts from A and it looks like it's all A to Z. That's what it's looking like. Yep, there it is right there. Okay. All right, now it's the third box. I have to make sure I get that one. So, all right, guys, I'll be right back. Let's see, there's got to be another handle here. There has to be. There we go. Okay, 2 down. Now I've got one in the last one I have in the back seat will go next, and then the other one. All right, now which one is this one?
Drive west on Belmont Drive. Then turn right onto North Combs Road.
Okay. They're all over here. That's really amazing. This one's only 2 minutes away from here, so okay.
Turn right onto North Combs Road.
All right.
In 900 feet, turn left. Turn left, then turn right.
Okay.
Turn right onto Dresden Drive. In 500 feet, turn left onto Harness Way.
All right. This is familiar too. I think I had a delivery down here once 3 years ago. Because I know that was the last time I had a delivery here was 3 years ago. You know, that I delivered in Greenwood was 3 years ago. And I said never again.
Turn left onto Harness Way. Then 2382 Harness Way, Greenwood, Indiana 46143. USA will be on the right. .2382 Harness Way, Greenwood, Indiana 46143. USA is on the right.
Okay. I think it was this building, I think, 3 years ago. I think it was. It was on the left. Let's see. Which one is it? Oh, okay. So it's next door. All right. All right, the last one in the back seat. Get it, yeah, back. All right, guys, hang on a minute here because it didn't give me credit for this one order that I got here. I don't know if it got canceled or what, or if I'm going to have to take it back. Okay, you're going to have to give me a minute because I'm going to have to call, I'm going to have to call support, guys. So, so just hang on a minute here. I have to do that. I apologize. Hold on a minute, guys. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, one of these things disappeared. Okay. All right, sorry about that. I had to call support. One of the orders disappeared from my app, and they're not giving me the pay for it. So I've got to go return this, and then I got to call them back because I'm demanding that money. They're not going to withhold that money from me. That's not going to happen. And so since we're still playing basketball, since we're still playing basketball, we're going to do this. Unbelievable. Yeah, they're not giving me my money. Well, they're going to give me my money, because that's not gonna fly. Yeah. Yeah, but they're going to penalize me for that? I don't think so.
Before it ever hits the faucet. First, the pre-filter.
All right. Okay. All right, but I have to play this.
Get a technical foul call. I think it's on Tim Duncan sitting on the bench. Somebody on the bench. Yep, it's Duncan.
But yeah, when I talk to support, especially, of course, it's the AI. They repeated themselves several times. Well, you said, take it back to the pantry and then, see what happens there. Say it doesn't matter if it sounds and why it disappeared to begin with. Yeah, well, then but they did not give me the credit for that. Back out of the offers, I said, well, one of these food pantry things did not show up on my app, because I was doing them all one by one, and then all of a sudden one didn't, say one disappeared. Then I just dropped the other 3 off, and then this one I still have. Now I have to take it back over there, and they're going to be busy with all the people. So I'm going to have to park. I'm going to have to walk across the street, and I'm going to have to, with this order here, I'm going to have to walk across the street with it, because the parking lot's going to be busy, and we're going to have to sit and figure it out. Then I'm going to have to call support back and tell them that I took it back, and then we're going to have to go from there. They're going to give me that money. They're not withholding that money from me. So I have to apologize for that. But now I've got to go back and so we're going to have to figure this out. I mean, I don't know if the address is on this box, but I guess what they're going to have to do is either someone else is going to have to deliver it, or DoorDash is going to have to give it back to me or something. I don't know. So that means I'm going to have to sit down with a human and probably talk with them for 35, 40 minutes just to get this resolved, and I get my pay. An AI is not going to help. So I'm going to call back and I'm going to demand to speak to a human, because I'm not dealing with this AI stuff. The AI stuff, all they're going to do is just repeat themselves. See, now the pantry, there's going to be a line for the pantry, so I'm going to have to walk this across the street and talk to somebody